hello, good afternoon. It's back. We are back to 3 p.m. We are back at our Solidarity Beyond 2021 event. We are back. I hope everybody have their coffee, you have your tea ready, or for those of you who are starting your happy hour ready, maybe you have your wine and beer ready for this session. All right. Now we are back at 3 p.m. and of course, I just have a short reminder for everyone. This whole idea of solidarity beyond 2021 is a movement set out by our three companies, namely CBD Properties, Esprit Estate, and also Profia Property. It is a platform for you to upskill, grow your business, and most importantly, is to solidify our network between practitioners. Okay, we are all professionals. We are all either professional negotiators, agents, or probationary estate agents. And we are all here in solidarity to share our knowledge, to share our good energy, and most importantly, in this difficult time, to keep all of ourselves alive. So, first and foremost, thank you everyone for your continuous support every day. All right, we can see our chat room is starting to be active. That's very good. Everybody keep flooding in the chats, all right? For those of you who know your friends or colleagues that may want to join this event, but maybe they're not here yet, do drop them a reminder, all right? So, moving forward to today, my quick reminders for you all on our social media platform. A lot of negotiators has been asking how to keep up with our sessions. So for those of you that may have missed out on some of our sessions, we constantly re-upload it back on YouTube. So Solidarity Beyond 2021 is our YouTube channel. And to follow up for further news, events, for our collaborations, please share and like our Facebook page, our WhatsApp page, and also our Instagram page. If you all of our pages are all named Solidarity Beyond 2021. So it's a very easy page to look for. Please key it in, and if you have the time, like and share it. All right. I just repeat to our members of the public and also all of our colleagues, this platform is for you to share. Okay. If you feel good about the training, if you feel it adds value towards you, continuously share the value that you are receiving. Okay, the whole idea of us building up this big network is to make sure that everyone shares in solidarity. All right. So, very good afternoon to all our active members. Miss Judy, Miss May, very good afternoon to you. Visa Nathan, good afternoon. Adrian, thank you. Big Boss also can always make his time every 3 p.m. We're very glad to have you. Frank Lim, welcome. Patrick, welcome. Mr. Chi, welcome. Desmond and Terence, welcome. Okay. For those of you who are active that are in our Facebook Live or you are on our YouTube, please make yourself known. Come, at least say a hello, say a good afternoon. Be more engaging. Okay. We are humans. We rely on each other's energy. Come, let's be more engaging, guys. Write down how you feel. You're excited to start, or just a simple good afternoon or hello. All right, especially if you are new in this platform, get engaging, feel part of this big family. All right, thank you very much, Karen. Paul Pua, thank you very much. Derek Low, thank you very much. Let's keep the chats going. Let's keep it active. Let's make sure when we come on this platform, we remove all the negativity and the positivity starts now. All right. Thank you very much, Maria. Thank you, Andrew. So just some simple house rules before we move forward to our speaker of the day. A simple house rule is number one, keep the chat room clean. And when I say keep the chat room clean, it doesn't mean keep it empty. What I mean is try your best to leave constructive questions or constructive statements for the speaker or the topic of the day. We would highly appreciate it if there is no Zoom bombing, meaning there is no sudden promotions of products or property listings. All right, this place is for us to upskill and learn. So we expect the chat room to be very participative. All right, so we don't know what you don't know. So make sure you ask as many questions as possible. All right, moving towards our topic of the day. We are fortunate enough to always have iProperty supporting us. Understand that iProperty is one of the biggest platforms here in Malaysia, and it is one of the best ways to generate leads for us as well. All right, and just before I introduce the speaker, our topic of the day is the benefits of market analytics and how to use it. Okay, because Google, you have market analytics. Facebook, you have market analytics. All these platforms, you have market analytics as well. But what is the point of having so much data points without understanding which data points to prioritize and which analytics do you look at, and how can it help improve your advertisement? How can it help reduce your cost of conversion? How can it help you reduce your cost for a lead, all right, and end up your marketing budget to convert a sale will be more efficient lah. Okay, so moving towards our speaker of the day, again, I mentioned we are very lucky to have iProperty support our platform, and we are very lucky to have such an experienced speaker of the day. I'll just do a quick introduction. Miss Belinda has more than 20 years experience as a trainer. In fact, her previous training that she came and shared with us was regarding content and the right keywords to use. I thought that was fantastic, very engaging as well. So before joining iProperty, Miss Belinda was also a trainer at AIA. She has trained more than 3,000 insurance agents and managers on essential topics such as financial planning, insurance products, agency management, and effective sales strategy. Okay, most of these trained agents have now progressed to become very influential leaders. All right, and in her career as a trainer, Belinda has also trained healthcare professionals such as doctor, pharmacists, and dentists. All right, in very specific niche subject that requires a lot of specialized sales approach. So Miss Belinda is no stranger to sales. She is no stranger in strategizing how to make your sales more efficient. So without further ado, I would like to humbly welcome Miss Belinda To, the Customer Training Manager at iProperty. Hi, Miss Belinda. I can see you very nice in your suit.
Thank you very much. Because of you all, okay? I have to put my smoke here.
All right, so we hope you keep the good energy going. We are all very excited to listen into you. Please take it away, Miss Belinda. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Kai. Thanks for your good introduction there. And really happy to meet you all once more this month. And this month, I'm going to share with you the topic of benefits of using this market analytics and how to use it. All right. And very importantly is many people will think of iProperty is just a platform for me to do the advertisement. But seldom has people really make full use of the data, of the reports available from the iProperty platform to maximize the way you run your business. All right, that's the reason why I'm here today to share with you the market analytics report that's available in our iProperty Pro. And at the same time, we want to explore together how to use this. Right? So without further ado, just let me just show you how's this iProperty Pro market analytics look like. Okay, perhaps everyone can see my screen right now. Okay, and frankly speaking, StreamYard is something that we are not using it day to day. All right, and hopefully you all can see my screen clearly right now. Okay, it's pertaining to the topic today, the benefits of market analytics and how to use it. Okay, for this topic, right, we are going to segregate it into two portions. First portion is how can I use this market analytics report to analyze and identify my potential market, as well as during the pandemic time right now. Okay, how should I evaluate my current market situation? And then second part of my presentation here, I'm going to share with you how to choose the advertising strategy that suit to my market, suit to my listing. Okay, bear in mind one thing. We know that how tough the agent's life right now. Okay, we are facing the challenges right now, and everybody's mind is, how can I maximize my ROI for my marketing dollar? How can I choose a most cost-effective way to put out my advertisement? Right? So this is what I'm going to share with you on the second part of my presentation today. All right. Okay. So for the first part here, as a new agent, right? If let's say you are the new agent, there are two ways of appointments that you may able to set up for yourself. Agent A, put it here, you can see that agent A, he or she started off his appointment right at 9:30 a.m. Okay, the appointment was set at Sri Kembangan. Then after all, he has to rush to Klang at 1 p.m. Okay, for another appointment, and eventually 4:30 back to Wangsa Maju, that direction, another direction. Okay, for another appointment, and lastly 8:30 reach home. Okay, for where else? Agent B here, right? The appointment, same thing, started off at 9:30 a.m. Then eventually, 12:30, he has another appointment at Putra High, and 3:30 at USJ. And by the time he has finished all his 3 appointments, right, he can reach home at around 6:30 p.m. Let me ask you this question. Do you prefer to have the appointment set up like agent A, or do you prefer you have the appointment set up like agent B? Okay, can you give me a little bit of response or not? So which one do you think you prefer? Okay, like A or like B? A, your appointment like jumble everywhere. Okay, then appointment B, your appointment is like a very smooth sailing from one place to another, and it saves your time, it saves your cost, right? So who prefer which one? Okay, can you all just type in your comments column there, that I can roughly see, hey, how's your situation look like? Okay, what's your choice? Okay. Anyone? Okay, can have some people putting in, wow, a lot of chat in already. Absolutely will be the type B, right? So definitely, I think that you all are a smart agent. Okay, everyone want to capitalize, or where everyone want to maximize your time, your petrol cost or whatnot. Hence, right, we will choose for like the choice of having the appointment set up like agent B. So in order for us to have an appointment set up like agent B, right, there is a way. Okay, the way that I'm going to share with you here is you are going to map up your territory. You are going to map up your geographical territory. If you are able to map up in such a way, right, then only you can have a smooth time saving kind of appointment setup. Okay, or else, right, if let's say you don't set up your geographical territory, then your time will be like being pinned by other people controlling on you. True or not? So this is later I'm going to share with you how can I use my market analytics report, right, to help me to plot my geographical territory for my business to run on. Okay, and for certain agents, right, we are in the pandemic. You might be very long enough in this industry. You may be sometimes wondering, like, hey, Belinda, right now, is my current market, I used to focus in Subang Jaya. I used to focus in Klang. I used to focus in Shah Alam. Is my current market sufficient for me or not? Okay, do I need to expand my market or not? So, and perhaps, right, I want to know that what are the fast moving stock in my current market, so that I can ensure I am able to close sales more regularly. Okay, and at the same time, I get my commission on time, and I don't need to raise my white flag, because my cash flow can come in on timely basis. True or not? So this is some situation some agents might be facing right now. Okay, no matter when you are new, you want to set up your geographical territory, or you are very senior enough in this industry and you want to know how to evaluate your current market situation, and let us share with you how to use this market analytics report to help you to understand your current market situation. Right? Now, looking at the analyzing your market here, right, I will share with you, right, there are 5 points here. The first one will be evaluating your personal preferences. And second thing is the demand trend. Third thing is we are looking at the competition level. The fourth thing is the sales activity of that particular market. And then the fifth thing will be the best inventory. Okay, let's take a look here. Talking about the first point here, or the one here, I want to evaluate my personal interest and preference. Okay, talking about this, right, I will always encourage the new agents, always go back and check it out with your team leaders there. Okay, check it out with them to seek for their advice, which is the market that I shall explore in or I shall venture in. Okay, so perhaps certain people will choose the market that you are familiar with. How you are familiar with that place? Perhaps the place you were staying there before, or you are currently staying there, or the place you were working there before. So you may want to know and choose certain places that you are familiar, so that when customers ask about the surrounding environment, this and that, you are able to disclose, or you are able to share more information, right? So this is number one. You are based on your personal preference and also team leaders guidance here. And step number two here, it is important as an agent, as a businessman, right? Before I venture into this example, Mont Kiara market, I first thing want to know about the demand trend of that particular market. So when I want to know about the demand, right, I first of all have to ask, hey, is this place a lot of people searching for property or not? Is this place have a lot of demand or not? Okay, is this place have a supply, other competitions or not? Okay, so this might be the questions you have in mind. So through our market analytics report here, right, we are able to answer to these challenges or these questions. Why I say so? First thing first, right, you will be able to see there is a matrix known as average impression per listing per day. Later, I'm going to show you using a live demo, right? So over here, from this matrix here, I also can refer to the graph of the trend, traffic trend that people coming into iProperty website, particularly searching for Mont Kiara market here, right? So how is the traffic look like? Okay, how's the situation look like? And then besides that, right, we also can dissect in a more thorough basis based on the demand and supply of that particular market for me to understand my Mont Kiara market. Okay. So next here, once I already understand the demand trend using this market analytics report, right? My next thing I want to know here is how's my competition level? Okay, it's important that I understand the demand, but at the same time, I also want to know whether there are competitors out there or not. Hence, right, I will come into this other metrics to evaluate on that. So based on tier with most impression, I would be able to know that what kind of advertisement choice is most suitable for me to sell my property there. Okay, and at the same time, I also can refer to the median transaction price here to know about how should I set aside my budget when I want to plan for my advertising activity or plan for my marketing activity here. Okay, so this is another information that you are going to get out of the market analytics report. And the fourth information that I'm also able to retrieve from this market analytics report here will be able to help me to answer on the concern of sales activity. It's good that I know already the demand. It's good that I know already the supply of the current market. But how about the sales activity? It's no point I'm entering into a market where there was no sales activity. Then no sales activity, how can I cari makan, right? Our commission, everything is based on the successful transactions, correct or not? So hence, right, I can again rely on my market analytics report here to know about the median transacted volume and also median transacted price, okay, to know about the business activity there, okay, whether the sales activity are active or slow. Okay, and at the same time, besides using the market analytics report, right, we from iProperty Pro here is also providing you another report known as Bricks.my. Okay, in this Bricks report, I'm also able to refer to the price range here that you can see my mouse is moving here in this Bricks report, the price range to understand about the pricing of my market there. Okay, whether from the pricing here, I will be able to determine that how much potential income that I'm going to earn out of it. And besides that, I also able to know about the sales activity by referring to the transactions numbers within the period of time. Okay, so this is the number 4 information that I'm going to get out of my market analytics report as well as Bricks report to know about the sales activity. And the number 5 information here will be relevant to best inventory. Okay, those days, right, when the market is good that time, if let's say I'm a senior agent here, my market is good, then I don't I am very how to say fussy one. Okay, I said that any property that below 500,000, I'm not interested to sell. I'm only interested to sell property that is above 500,000. I want to make my time more worthwhile. That was during those days, before the pandemic. Okay, but during the pandemic right now, okay, Belinda need to survive, right? I need to bring income home, right? So what I need to do here is, okay lah, even though don't have 500,000 property, I also want to look up for other properties to sell, because I want to ensure my income is consistent, that I don't need to raise the white flag. Correct or not? So then I might be wondering, hey, previously I'm very familiar with the market with 500,000 property value and above. But what about the easy selling items in the current market? So what I can do here is I can enter into my market analytics report here, referring to the best size range in this particular market. For my example here, for Mont Kiara here, right, then I will be able to identify what are the best inventory for me to acquire, so that I can ensure my on-hand stock, right, is a fast-moving items. When it is a fast-moving item, I can get my commission faster, my cash flow is more healthier. Many team leaders, like Adrian also shared with me last time, right? Cash flow is the most important thing for the agent, right? So we have no choice as an agent, as a businessman, right? We must ensure our cash flow is healthy. So at this juncture, how can I ensure my cash flow is healthy? Check it out. What is the easy to sell products in hand for my current market right now? Okay, so for me in market and using this market analytics report, right, I can easily identify what are the fast-moving items. Okay, in business, I guess many of you are familiar with the 20-80 rules or 80-20 rules. Okay, meaning to say 80% of your sales, right, coming from those 20% fast-moving items. So as an agent right now, I am very crucial, want to know that what is my fast-moving item. Hence, I can refer to this best inventory in my market analytics report. Not only that, I also can refer to my bricks report here, okay, to identify what are the fast-moving item here. For my example here, for Mont Kiara, right, I know 1,500 to 2,000 square feet property is a fast-moving type of property. So when I coming into bricks report here, I go and check it out for Mont Kiara once more, and I able to identify Residency 22, Sunny Mont Kiara, Pavilion Hilltop. These are the fast-moving stocks in Mont Kiara market here. Then I can cross-check whether all these items, right, are they within the popular size range or not. What am I trying to say here is you can cross-checking your market analytics report information with your bricks report. Combine both reports information to help you easily identify which is the best selling or which is a fast moving inventory in hand. So perhaps in Residency 22, right, there are certain unit is bigger size, certain unit smaller size. Then after referring to your market analytics report here, you know the smaller size is a fast moving item. So you can plan your time, okay, focus your time to look up for the owner who want to sell the smaller size property. And when the owner come and approach you, you know upfront, okay, this is a faster moving stock, this is a slower moving stock. So how can you able to know all this information? Again, from the market analytics report as well as your bricks report here. Okay. Now, let me also share with you, how to use this report in a live manner, okay? So just let me open up my screen here to share with you. If you are having an iProperty Pro account, right? Then when come to insights here, you choose the word market analytics. Once you click on it, you will come to this landing page. Okay, perhaps right now I want to know about Cheras. Okay, I can type in Cheras here and pick it up for Cheras Kuala Lumpur. There are two choices there, Cheras KL or Cheras Selangor. So assuming right now I want to evaluate my Cheras KL situation. Okay, after all, so many months already, right? There might be having some changes here. So you also can select whether you want to know about the residential buy or you want to know about residential rent. Okay, as and when I make my selection here, right, you can see the data information change by itself. Okay, so if let's say you are focusing on the commercial property, you are also able to retrieve the information from this commercial selection. And if you are doing it for the buy, you can look up for the buy. If you are doing more focusing on the rent commercial property, you can choose with the selection of commercial rent. Okay. for my explanation right now, right, I perhaps want to demo to you how do I interpret the information here based on residential and buy selection. Okay. So over here, like just now I mentioned already, okay, why I look up for Cheras, because I'm familiar with Cheras. I worked there before. So perhaps, right, I want to focus in this market. So the first metrics, like just now I share with you, through this average impression per listing per day, you are able to identify, right, how many people on a daily basis look up for the property in Cheras to buy. Okay, so averagely there were 5.6 people looking for Cheras property to buy, and in terms of the ranking, it ranked 39 compared to the other areas in Kuala Lumpur here. So you may be wondering, hey Belinda, yeah lah, all the while I'm doing Cheras, ranked 39, okay, can I have some, can I know other places which is better in terms of the average impression per listing per day or not? Can. Okay, you can just move on to this market comparisons here. Okay, from this market comparison here, right, I know that Pandan Perdana is among so many places in Kuala Lumpur, is the one that having most people searching at the moment, comparing with the number of listing there. Okay, and secondly will be this Bandar Damai Perdana, etc., etc. So this is where market comparison tab that allowing you to know, okay, besides my Cheras here, where are the other markets having a potential here in terms of demand. Okay, why we are saying that in terms of demands? Because the moment you talk about impressions, right, it is referring to how many people search, how many people can see your advertisement or can see you. Okay, hence, right, the more people can see you, the more people searching in this Cheras area, it means the demand for this particular area is higher as well. So when our system here plot the numbers of 5.6, the monthly average impression per listing per day, right, you will be able to see this line. Okay, and from this line you will be able to tell yourself that whether your market is on a flat trend, on an upward trend, or on a downward trend. So generally, through this graph, right, you will be able to identify the traffic, okay, the demand trend of your market. To know more thoroughly about the demand and supply, of course, you can refer to these two metrics here, impression and listing respectively. Okay, impression means people see my advertisement, right? The more people come to search for it means that the higher the demand is. So comparing to the previous month, okay, this month, the number of impression has dropped 15% in Cheras market, talking about residential property to buy. Okay, so of course, as an agent, very sad law, demand drop already, huh? Okay, then lesser people are interested to buy at this juncture. Okay, so this is the information you are able to get a better idea pertaining to your market right now. So on the other hand, right, you may be wondering, hey, whether there are people more and more people selling their property or not. So you can refer to this listing numbers here. Okay, as you can see, listing is a dash here, meaning to say there is no growth or no positive or negative growth comparing to the previous month as far as listing is concerned. Okay. Listing here is representing your listing, my listing, correct? And our listings here are representing the owner's property to sell. With that in mind, right, then it gives you the idea of the supply of the market. All right, so this is how you can analyze the information pertaining to demand here. Okay, talking about the competition. Okay, remember just now when I show you the second matrix here, the second matrix here telling us that in Cheras, right, if I want my advertisement to be easily seen by the potential buyers out there, the best choice is going for premium. Okay, if I'm going for premium, I will be 15 times better off compared to those who are just choosing the standard advertisement. So just a very quick recall for you all, yeah. iProperty, we have 3 ways of advertisement. If you are using premium, your advertisement is going to attract 60.4 people's eyeballs on a daily basis. If your advertisement is using the featured to publish it on our website, right, then in Cheras KL here, right, your advertisement averagely is capturing 18.2 people's eyeballs on a daily basis. If you are using a standard, then the average was just 4 in a daily basis. Okay, And more important thing, on the right-hand side here is going to tell you about the competition level. Later, I'm going to drill more thorough with on this part. So at this juncture, right, what am I trying to share with you here? By referring to the listings, by referring to the tier with most impression, you are going to know about your competition level in your market there. And then you may want to say that, I use premium, I sure need to use a lot of credits one, huh? And whether my income is worthwhile for me to spend with the premium advertisement or not. Then you can counter check with the median price, transacted price here. With 365,000 price tag on majority of the property in Cheras, Kuala Lumpur here, right? You know how much commission that you are going to earn, correct or not? So from there, you will be able to answer to yourself that how much budget you can comfortably set aside to do your sales and marketing activity, to do your advertising activity. Okay, this activity is very, very crucial. If you don't market yourself, if you don't market your listing, who do you want to sell to? Who do you expect they will know what you are doing? Correct or not? So that's why it is very important. As a businessman, we need to spare some of our budget here to do the marketing activity. And how much budget to determine? You can, based on your transacted prices here, give you a little bit of hints or a little bit of idea how you want to plan your budget accordingly, right? Okay, besides that, talking about sales activity just now, right? In my market analytics report here, definitely from this median transacted volume, I know averagely there were 53 transactions in a month for Cheras. And in terms of transactions, it ranked number 1. Okay. Then in terms of pricing, right, it's ranked 37 compared to the other areas in Kuala Lumpur. You may want to compare with other markets as well. Then it's all right for you to click on this market comparison tab. In this tab, right, you will realize that in terms of transacted volume, Cheras ranked number 1. So you want to know who ranked number 2 and so on so forth. You can go and do the sorting according to the highest median sold. Once I do this kind of sorting already, right, I know Cheras is number 1, and then the second potential market here will be Setapak. Okay, looking at the number of transactions, quite active as well, 39. All right, and another one will be the Oakland Road, 32 transactions on a monthly basis. You want to know about which place having the highest median pricing, you can come and do the sorting of highest median price, and you realize Kenny Hills, Bukit Tungku is the highest in terms of pricing. And our Cheras here ranked 37 then. All right, or not, everyone? So this is how you can check it out, okay, or explore other potential markets if you plan to expand your market at this current situation. So for myself here, okay, if let's say those days, right, I can easily close a sale averagely, but these days are very difficult. Perhaps, right, I want to explore on the rent market, or I want to see the nearby which market that I can expand to. Okay, then I can come into this market analytics report to use it to analyze which is the potential market for me to expand my territory there. All right. Besides that, right, in our market analytics report, if you scroll down the page, you are going to see a popular size range in Cheras. What does it mean here? In these sections, we are going to let you understand what kind of inventory are fast-moving inventory. Remember just now I showed you via my PowerPoint presentation slide. So this is the graph whereby I can identify in Cheras, right, the highest demand, most popular property in Cheras, easiest to sell property in Cheras, right, will be those 751 until 1,000 square feet property. It consists of 31.8% transactions. Can you all see the black box there, right? And majority of the transactions comes under condominium, apartment, as well as service residence. So back to my just now earlier 80-20 rule. So if I want to survive during this pandemic situation, right, I need to make sure my current stock in hand is a fast moving item. Okay, so how do I know which one is a fast moving item? Then you can come and check it out from this graph here. I'm not telling you that those high value property or big size property you don't want to sell. You still sell, but at the same time, you need to be prepared. those will take longer period of time, and I want to survive during this pandemic situation, right? I need to ensure I have fast moving stock in hand to ensure my cash flow is healthy. So this is ultimately how you can use your market analytics report here to know about popular size range in Cheras. All right, everyone. So until this juncture, right, I will just stop share my screen here for a while. I want to know that, do you have any questions or not? All right, it seems like in the comments, any questions you all have, you can type in the comments and I will take in right now. If you don't have any questions at this juncture, right, I also want to see your response, okay? Can you just type one in the comment there? Then I know that you are with me, okay? I'm not talking alone here, Syok sendiri here. Okay, you just type one in your comment. Then if you have questions, of course, I welcome your questions, yeah? Anyone? No. Everyone all good. Then all good, can I see one? Thanks, Derek. Okay. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, Derek is with me. Judy is with me. Thank you very much. So touching to see you all typing in one there. May, Eve, Andrew, Ben Kian. Thank you very much. All right. So if you all are with me right now, so I already covered so far, right, on the first portion, how do I use my market analytics report to help me to plot out my geographical territory. Okay, so let's say I'm now doing the Cheras one. Okay, I may want to expand to the nearby market like Seri Kembangan or whatnot. Okay, then if let's say you are the senior agent in this industry, okay, during this pandemic of time, those days I can only focus on high value property. Right now, I think that is good time for me. Also look out for some lower property. I don't know which are those. I can use this market analytics report to help me to identify. All right, everyone. So great. Thank you for all your comments in the comments column there. Thank you very much. So if you are all right at this juncture, right, then I would like to bring you all to the second part of my presentation today. That is how to save money. Okay, I guess this part will be more interesting to most of you, right? So talking about advertising strategy here, I will very much relate it to how can I choose advertisement choice which will help me to save money, use my credit more precisely so that during this pandemic of time, I can survive, right? Okay. For this advertisement strategy, right, there are three basic understanding. First of all, I need to highlight first, right? First thing first is how's the internet users behavior look like. Second thing is the type of advertisement available in iProperty here. And the third thing here is the level of competition, okay? So talking about the internet users behavior, I guess majority of you will agree with me, right? We will focus on, as an internet users, right, we will focus on first page of the information that show in front of us. Let's say right now I'm going to Google. Okay, I type in how to bake cake. There are so many informations throwing out to me. There are so many results out there. But how many of us will really scroll down one by one? Normally, we will just focus on the page one. Same thing goes to your property buyers. They come to our website. They type, I want to buy Shah Alam property. Okay, I'm interested on Shah Alam property. So when Shah Alam property itself, right, there are so many pages, and 70%, let me assure you, 70% of the buyers, right, only focusing on information reflecting to them on the first page. Okay, after they see, wow, so many things are pertaining to Shah Alam. I already know right now I want to buy terrace house. Why not? I filter, okay, and zoom into just a terrace house only. So again, when I see the pages on terrace house, there are so many other pages as well. So again, my attention will be only focusing on page 1, page 2, or page 3. So getting lesser and lesser in terms of the percentage, and we cannot deny this is the internet users behavior, right? So next year, the second basic information for the benefit of those who are yet to have iProperty Pro account. I just want to let you know or aware that in iProperty here, you can have 3 ways of putting up your advertisement, namely premium, featured, and standard. Okay, for those who don't have the iProperty account, I just would like to relate it to the weapons for your easier understanding. You can relate premium as if like it is a machine gun, most powerful one, but of course use up most bullet True or not? So when second type of advertisement is known as featured, you can relate it like a knife, a pistol only, a gun only. Okay, so the power of course is there, but less powerful compared to your machine gun law. So the third choice or third weapons available here is a standard. So standard you can as if like it is a knife only lah. You go and to kill someone, right? The person might not die one lah. The least powerful weapon available. However, it is still a weapon, right? So as you can see here, for premium and featured advertisements, right, you are required to use the bullet. You are required to use the bullet, which we call it as featured credit, to advertise your advertisement here. So for standard one, right, you don't need to consume this featured credit one. And then for the premium, your size will be the biggest. The featured advertisement will be about half of your premium size. Standard is the basic entry level, the smallest in size. And in terms of agency branding and personal branding, for premium and featured, you can showcase your personal and agency branding. Okay, for premium points, again, we are going to help you to re-advertise every 7 days. Why we do so? It is boils down to just now the internet users behavior. Okay, so when your advertisement is now on the page one, okay, the moment you advertise it, from time pass by, right, your advertisements might drop to second page, third page, and so on and so forth. So when come to the day 8, right, we will ensure whoever choose the machine gun choice, right, we will help you to push your advertisement back to page number 1, highest position. Why we do so? Because we understand the users' behavior, internet users' behavior, always focusing on page 1. Hence, once you have chosen this, we will help you to do it automatically. All right, so this is how the difference between the premium, featured, and standard advertisements look like, and also work, how it works in our website here. And one more thing I want to highlight to you all here is, for featured and standard, you can re-advertise, you can bump, you can push your advertisement to the highest position, but you have to do it manually. No matter how you push, right, the highest position you can go will be the number 1 position among your same category. If you are now choosing the featured one, right, the highest position you can push will be the number 1 position among the featured category. You cannot supersede the premium category one. Okay, same thing goes to standard. The highest you push will be the first position of the standard category only. Got me, everyone? So these are the 3 basic advertisement choices available for the information of those who don't have our account, right? Now, next, the third basic information I want to share with you all here will be pertaining to the competition level. Okay, so in our market analytics report here, once more, you are able to know your competition level, okay, based on different market. For example, for Cheras here, right, if I type in the market analytics report here, I notice the first page of advertisements, all other agents listings are using the yellow color. Yellow color means machine gun premium advertisement. So meaning to say, this Cheras is a very high competition market. If I go for gun, okay, the purple color here, then you know your advertisement is going to be appear. Let's say this is page number 8. Okay, if let's say you are choosing standard to put up your advertisement for Cheras, then perhaps your advertisement here, you can see it will appear on page 22. So in other words, right, Cheras is a high competition market. So compared to Mutiara Damansara, okay, if I notice the first page of advertisement here, right, is a combination of purple and blue, meaning to say, even though you are using the featured advertisements, right, your chances to appear on page 1 still very high. So meaning to say, this is a medium competition area, then you can save a bit of your credit if you want to, just to use the featured advertisement. You have a chance to reach out to your potential buyers by showing yourself at page 1. Okay, even though using a standard, right, you still have a chance to appear on page 1 as well. So of course, for those who want to sure win in this kind of medium competition area, you still can use the premium, but let's assure your position there will be always the tai ko tai lo there lah, the big brother there. Nobody will be able to how to say challenge unless another person come in using the premium. All right, So this is a medium competition area. If you want to save cost, of course, you can go for featured. You want to sure win, of course, you can go for premium. So look at another market here, Gombak. Okay, and I noticed my market analytics report telling me that the first page of advertisement currently, right, are all using the standard advertisement, meaning to say this is a low competition area. When it is a low competition area, I just use a knife lah, then I can appear on the page one already. True or not? If I just go for a gun, oh, I already tai low there already. You totally don't need to spend your credits by using a machine gun. Okay, if you are using a machine gun at the low competition area here, it's just as if like you use a big how to say big knife, right? Or they cutting on the small tree, wasting a lot of your resources. Okay, so hence, for low competition area, with the help of market analytics report, you know it is a low competition area, then you can pick up the right choice of advertisements product or advertisement choice to put up your advertisement in that particular area. All right or not? And certain people will say that, hey, Belinda, I'm doing on Cheras, I'm doing in Subang Jaya. Wow, these areas they are very, very competitive. Like, I go to market analytics and check, all are using the yellow color one. Then how? Then how can I survive them? Don't need to worry. Why I say so? Because besides depending on the area or location, right, there are also other factors, okay, for you to take into consideration when you are choosing the right weapon to advertise your listing there. Okay, so what are the other factors here that I want to highlight to you? That is, you can refer to the building, you can refer to the property type, property size as well, to know which is a more precise choice of advertisement to put up. Okay, so again, you can use this market analytics report, taking into all these consideration factors, right, to know which is the best one. So over here, right, I'm going to share with you together here by using 3 examples so that you can have a better idea what am I talking here. Okay, what do you mean by how to choose and how to save my cost here? Okay, let me share with you with 3 examples. These 3 examples, right, assuming owner number 1 and tell me that, hey, Belinda, I have a terrace house at Subang Jaya for sale. The size is around 1,650 square feet. I want to sell at 590,000. Another owner come and say that, Belinda, I have a semi-D, want to sell at Subang Jaya, want to sell at 2 million. Okay. Then the third one say that, hey, I have a service residence at main place residence, want to sell at 300,000, 614 square feet only my property. Okay. All right. So now I have 3 listings in my hand right now. So can you all tell me or not, what kind of advertisement strategy shall I go for? Should I go for premium? Should I go for featured? Should I go for standard? Okay, I would like to get some response from you all once more here. Okay, can you all let me know that which choice that you want, you will suggest to me to put up my listing there. Okay. Chua say that use BOMO, not weapon. Okay. Let me call the BOMO in first. Okay. Thank you, Chua. Okay, so let's check it out from you all here. I would like to see a little bit of response from you all to advise Belinda here. Okay, you all are more experienced than me. Okay, then tell me, should I go for premium or should I go for what? Cynthia, very smart. Check the analytics first. You are absolutely right. Check the analytics first. Right. So if let's say after checking the analytics already, anyone can suggest me, should I go for premium, should I go for featured, or should I go for standard only? Anyone? No one? Should I use the machine gun? Should I use the gun or should I just use a knife? So some agent I can see that some agent will say that, hey, no lah, Belinda, straight away lah. Just now you already give us a clue. I must check the analytics. You are as smart as Cynthia here, right? Okay, so show me how to use the analytics report to help you to identify which is the right choice. Yeah. Okay, now let me just share with you here. Okay, let me just share my screen first. Okay, so over here, remember the information just now I shared with you. The property listing number 1 is a terrace house, right? So what I can do here is I can enter into my market analytics report. I can go to Subang Jaya because my property want to sell is a Subang Jaya, right? So I choose Subang Jaya Selangor here. I leave my selection here as residential and buy as well. So from here, right, what I need to focus right now is this section. Okay, remember just now I told you this is a section that I'm going to share with you all. Okay, residential buy for Subang Jaya. Yep. Okay, for this section, can you see 27th of July, 3:51, meaning to say this is a real-time information, real-time data. If a buyer right now, they are going to our website here, type in Subang Jaya to search for the advertisement, to search for their dream home. So what kind of advertisement they are seeing right now? So it is being reflected into this portion in your market analytics report. So from here, I can see it very clearly. Subang Jaya, right, very competitive. Page 1 until page 3, all are using the premium advertisement, using the machine gun. And then for those who are choosing the gun one, right, your advertisement, you can rest assured, if you choose the gun to put up your advertisement here, featured advertisement here, right, your advertisement is going to be appear at first page number 3. And eventually drop until page number 9. If you just choose to use standard a knife to put up your advertisement, right, then you know your advertisement is going to be appear on page 9 right now. Then eventually it will drop until 154. So in a nutshell, I will say, okay, this look like a very competitive market. I shall go for premium, right? So hold on first. Why I say hold on? Let's check it out on the popular size range here. From the popular size range, remember just now I talked about the terrace house here. The terrace house is 1,650 square feet, right? So let's check it out from our market analytics report here. Is 1,650 square feet is a popular size property in Subang Jaya or not? So if I check it out here, right, I can notice that 15% of the transactions consist of the property which the size is within how many square feet? 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. So meaning to say my terrace house falls under this category. Consider not very fast, not the highest one, but also consider not too slow, how to say, consider also quite a popular demand property type in Subang Jaya. So with this kind of information, right, what do I need to tell myself? As long as this terrace house, right, can quickly, easily be seen by the buyers in the website, then the chances for me to get the leads, to get the inquiries will be accordingly better as well. So what I need to do here is I can go for premium advertisement. Why I want to go for premium advertisement? Because I want to be easily seen. So another choice here, right, you can go to this filtration to double check. Okay, I can go to this property type here and click on this terrace house. Once I click on this terrace house already as a selection here, right? Why I do so? Okay, if I do so, right, I'm assuming right now the consumer coming into our website here, and after seeing, wow, got so many types of property here, got bungalow lah, got what else? Terrace house lah, got so many mixture of different types of property. Right now, I know already I want to buy a terrace house. So why not I filter it into the terrace house only? So assuming your clients is using this filtration, so in your market analytics report, right, you also want to know after they use this kind of filtration, right, how is your competition look like? When I scroll down right now, as you can see, if I put in the filtration of terrace house right now, right, then you can see your competition level is lesser right now. From 3 pages reduced to 1 page. Still very competitive, right? So with that kind of information in mind, I know like I need to go for premium lah. Huh? So if I want to go for premium, when is the best time for me to upload my advertisement, to put it online? Very, very crucial as well, because we want to choose those timing, right, that majority or more people are coming into iProperty website to search for the property there. All right. So for example, for this Subang Jaya here, right, we know from this visit time information here or data here, the best day for me to put out my advertisement will be the Sunday and the night time period here. Why? Because this is the busiest day and time for the consumer, for the buyer coming into our website to search for property in Subang Jaya, particularly on terrace house. Okay, if let's say I don't want to see terrace house, how about others? Generally, for Subang Jaya, Sunday night time. Okay, so with that kind of information in mind already, right? So I can make up my mind. Okay, for my first listing here, I want to go for premium and I want to advertise it on Sunday. Okay, 9 p.m. Time. I want to make it online. Okay, so this is the first choice of my advertisement for my first listing here. And how about the second listing here? Semi-D property wall, 3,800 square feet wall, 2 million wall. Wow, a lot of commission wall. Okay, so some agent will say that, hey, big commission, then we use premium. Okay, but for me, right, you can think of from another aspect. Okay, the other aspect that I want to share with you here is going back to my market analytics report here. I removed the filter. Yeah, why I remove the filter here? Because I want to check it out. This semi-D property, which is 3,800 square feet, right? Is it a fast-moving stock or not for Subang Jaya? So I realized 3,800 square feet is this category. Only 1.9 transactions percent of the transactions are fall within these sizes. Then what does it tell me? It does tell me that no doubt this property give you a good commission, but you also need to remember this property will take longer period of time for you to reach out to the really lover, to the semi-D, or the person really affordable to pay for this amount of money. True or not? So for me, as a strategist or as a businessman, right, I know that even though my advertisement can be easily seen by the buyers, but if let's say they are not keen on the semi-D, they are not affordable for the semi-D, no point. Okay, they see my advertisement, I will also not going to get the inquiry as well. True or not? So how can I know what is the better choice then? I know this wall, right, is going to take a longer period of time. When it takes a longer period of time, right, it means that I need to spend more bullet on that. So with that kind of condition in mind, I want to preserve, I want to conserve my bullet. True or not? So what can I do then? So I can just double checking it. Okay, how about if let's say there are people filter semi-D houses? Okay, and how's my competition look like? Can you see that? In Subang Jaya, if a buyer go and filter semi-D, same logic. If I already lock up my mind, I want to buy a semi-D house, right? I'm not going to waste my time going through Subang Jaya website to see the cluster, to see the terrace, to see the apartment. I will straight away zoom into the semi-D category, right or not? So if under this semi-D category, right, you are going to see the first page of advertisement has a combination of premium, featured, and standard. Then what does it trying to tell you? Even though you are just using the featured advertisements, right, your advertisement can appear on page 1. And the position-wise is at the number 3 position here. So, meaning to say, if I want to conserve my bullet here, it's good, it's smarter for me to go for other choices here. Can see or not? So how about timing then? Okay, when is the best time? More people coming to Subang Jaya to search for residential property. Then I notice it is still the same. Sunday 9 to 12 a.m. Do I have other timing or not? You have. Okay, you can refer to other color grids here. The darker the color, meaning to say those period of time is more busiest period. Okay or not? So with that kind of information in mind, Belinda is a little bit of kedekut one. I want to conserve my credit. I don't want to simply spend my credit. So in this case, for my semi-D property, no doubt I can have a good income, and yet I choose to be more cautious in my spending right now. So I will go for featured advertisement. But even though I go for featured advertisements, right, I will regularly re-advertise to ensure my position is always higher. All right. So when should I put it up? Sunday 9 p.m. Helps. Okay. And come to the third property here. Service residence, main place, 614 square feet. How should I make my decision then? So same thing, I go back to my market analytics report before I quickly use the premium. Okay, so let me remove my filter here. Why I want to remove my filter? Because first of all, I want to check, is this service residence 614 square feet is a popular high demand property in Subang Jaya or not? Okay, 614 square feet is under this category. 15.5% of the transactions falls under these sizes. So meaning to say, not bad lah, as long as it is easy to sell property, then it is always more advisable to ensure my advertisement can be easily seen. Then only I can sell my property faster. Okay, so with that in mind, right, you also can just reconfirm by doing the filtration of service residence here. Once I make the filter of service residence, right, I can notice, even though your buyer go and filter the word service residence, right, in our website, you can see your competition still very stiff there. Many are still using the premium machine gun. Okay, featured can last position. Very quickly, you will drop to page 2 already. This is provided they use a filter of service resident. Certain people, they may be already confirmed they want to buy main place residence, this building, this property name. Hence, right, in our website here, they can also type in directly main place. Right or not? So how about, I want to check it out. How about if let's say they directly type in the main place here, how's my competition look like? You will realize your competition again is a mixture. Some are using premium, some are using featured, and some are using standard. So right now, I'm already evaluating from 3 aspects. If a person using the word Subang Jaya, if a person using the word Subang Jaya plus service residence filtration, and the person is using straight away main place residence, this particular building name, how's my competition look like? I already have some idea. True or not? So then it boils down to Belinda here. Which strategy shall I pick it up? Okay, looking at the visit time, again, it looks like still Sunday night time is more people searching for main place resident in Subang Jaya here. So for my decision here, for this main place, right, I might want to go for premium. Okay, so why I want to go for premium? Based on 2 rationale. Okay, first rationale, 614 square feet, easy to sell property. Easy to sell, I want to easy to let people to see so that I can sell faster, so that I don't need to raise white flag. Okay. And second rationale here is this 600, this property is not very expensive property, and hence, right, perhaps the turnaround time to be shorter. So I want to ensure many people can see my advertisement. Hence, I go for premium. But certain agent will tell me, Belinda, these days I really susah lah. If I want to use featured, can or cannot for this main place? I said, possible if you go for the featured advertisement, right? But one thing you need to remember yourself is regularly re-advertise based on the logic of what? Based on the logic of if a client go and filter service residence there, right? Even though you use a featured, you do re-advertisement, your chance to be appear on page 1 is there lah. If not page 1, at least it's page 2. If a person straight away use the word main place to search for your property, then even though you are using featured, you still have a good chance to appear on the page 1. Hence, based on this kind of rationale, I will say you can, but you need to know exactly where you are. All right. So this is how I use my market analytics report to help me to pick up a more precise advertising strategy so that I can maximize the consumption of my bullets, okay, to preserve my bullets, to ensure I have a better ROI for my marketing dollar that I have spent. Got my point, everyone? So back to my earlier suggestion to you all, when you see your market is Subang Jaya or Cheras or whatnot, no need to think about, sure die lah, need to spend a lot. Okay, you do have other consideration factor for you to take into consideration. All right. Last but not least, another very quick sample here pertaining to a commercial property. Let's say this is a shop at Bandar Puncak Alam. Okay, so ask yourself, buyer will use the word Shah Alam to search, or they will use Puncak Alam to search. If let's say they use the word Shah Alam to search, right? If you go to your market analytics report here, what can you do here is, I say using the word Shah Alam, right? So assuming a buyer is using the Shah Alam wording, they are now looking for commercial property to buy, right? So you want to know your competition level. I leave my market analytics selection as commercial and buy here, and check it out, your competition level. Okay, you can see that your competition level is very obviously, even though you are using featured, you are at the page 1. But of course, you are using premium, you are the tai ko tai lo there lah. Your position will be very high, very easy to attract people's eyeballs, right? So this is the way you assess your market analytics report, know your competition level. So for my Shah Alam, perhaps I want to go for featured with regular re-advertise to ensure I always push my advertisement to the highest position if I go for featured. If I go for premium, relax. Nobody is going to beat you soon. Okay, so your position will be strong on top there. Okay, so this is the choice you may want to make there. Okay, if let's say you are betting on people using the word Bandar Puncak Alam to search, then what is your advertising strategy then? So we can check it out here. Okay, if let's say customer is using the word Bandar Puncak Alam, okay, so for commercial and buy here, I can see my competition level is blue color only, meaning to say at the moment, Shah Alam to search for the shop at Bandar Puncak Alam. Of course, you are choosing standard, it will be disadvantage. Choosing feature or premium, then only can be better off. Got my point, everyone? I hope that today's sharing until this juncture, right, give you a better idea how you can use the market analytics report to help you to choose a more precise weapon to enter into your war zone, then increase the chances of winning, and at the same time save your costs. All right, and maybe perhaps certain people say that, Belinda, I cannot understand. No need to worry, okay? Because in our iProperty Pro here, we have a constant improvement, and our latest improvement in the month of May, right? We already plug this kind of relevant information into your step 5 during you create your advertisement to let you know precisely, right, where your advertisement will appear. Okay, if you are choosing different strategy there. Okay, so this is a simple way for you to make an informed decision for best listing visibility. Of course, if you can comprehend and understand how I demonstrated to you just now using the market analytics report, take into consideration of other factors, right, evaluating them, that will be the best choice. And let me assure you, once you're familiar with it already, right, 3 minutes or 2 minutes is sufficient for you to determine your decision already. Okay, so this is how to let you know how's our latest enhancement to let you have a better decision when you are choosing your advertisement strategy. All right. In a nutshell, market analytics, right, will be helping you to determine the demand and supply of your market, and at the same time to let you know about the traffic trend, demand trend on your market. And besides that, right, based on the second data here or second metrics here, tier with most impression, it allows you to know how's your competition level look like and choose the right strategy. And information 3 and 4 pertaining to the median transacted volume and median transacted price let you to evaluate from the aspect of sales activity, allow you to understand the business sustainability. Okay, and last but not least, of course, referring to the graph at the bottom there, you will be able to identify what is the best inventory for your business there. Okay, so when I have a best inventory, then my surviving rate is higher. Okay, so with that in mind, I hope that I already achieved my objective today, right? And to share with you how do I use market analytics report here to help me to identify my market demand, the competition level, sales activity, and best inventory. And the more important thing here is during this period of time, how can I save costs? How can I choose a precise strategy, advertising strategy to publish my listing so that I can reach out to the largest pool of property seekers and at the same time, the cost-effective manner. All right, everyone. So with this in mind, don't forget that market analytics report in my sharing today, right, is just one of the reports. But we do have other reports like Briggs Home Report, Listing Performance Report, to help you all to explore more data, to obtain more data pertaining to your business out there. All right. So remember, I know that we have 3 agencies joining these sessions here. And for whoever interested to know more or to ask questions about our iProperty Pro, you all can reach out to Eden. If you are from Esprit, if you are from Profil, you can reach out to Eden. If you are from CBD, right, you can reach out to Elaine Kwan. Okay, their numbers I'm showing you here, and perhaps you can screenshot the page lah or jot down their contact numbers. So if you do have any question, you have any concern, do call them up. They are always supportive. They are always helpful to you all. All right, everyone. So hopefully you have taken down their contact numbers here, and really appreciate of your patience for 1 hour plus here listening to me. I hope that you are still awake, not falling asleep. Okay, and with this, I would like to pass the session back to Kai. Okay, Kai, I will pass the session back to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Belinda. That was fantastic. Of course, a few people asked at the end whether they can get some discounts and all that. So not to worry, we already have our servicing agents for iProperty. Do inquire with your admin. Okay, most importantly, just before your leave, as I have mentioned, just before your leave, we want to make sure on our Solidarity platform, we keep on adding on interesting topics and also more speakers. All right. So we have run through psychological topics. We have run through soft skills. We have run through analytics. So for your preferred topics, can you please drop us a feedback, list it down for us, and we will continuously improve. Okay. Lately we got not much feedback. So now we hope everyone in Solidarity, please do share some of your advices on what our topic should be like. And also, please, if you have seen other great topics outside and you believe that it would be of good sharing here, please do recommend those speakers to us and send some of the topics to our admins as well. And we will continue to improve from there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are very humbled for you to make your time to come at 3 p.m. to share your energy, share your thoughts, and share your good comment. And on behalf of all of our agencies and members of the public, we would really like to thank iProperty and Miss Belinda for making her kind time for us. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of our session. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we will be back at 3 p.m. We'll be back with an interesting session. So do join us on Facebook or do join us on YouTube Live. We will be looking forward to see you then. All right. Stay safe and take care, everyone. Thank you very much.